application specialist. So what I do is a lot on system stuff, system performance tuning, application design, architecture, ecosystem. All that means is that I work on building systems from the ground up, planning for system infrastructure, planning for software, planning for system connectivity, blah blah blah. Okay, so a lot of things that I do is in these areas. These are all boring descriptions. I want to tell you something more interesting though, how I start my career. Early in my career, I started out by exploiting system security. This is something that is illegal by definition, but I excel at it. I excel at being
a hacker.
The bad guy. So
are you a hacker?
No, I'm not. Off and on, now and then. So one of the things I did when early in my career.
Okay, now you're talking to college students. It's okay to use the word hacker.
Oh, okay.
They'll respect you more for it.
Okay. I'm not into that, but okay, yes, correct. So early in my job, when I first got a job back then, one of the things I did was to actually hack into the development system. Now, this act of breaking into the system using illegal access was seen as an act of war by the system administrator. But in good conscience, I did it because I saw an open door. It's like you saw an open door and you thought, hey, what's behind that door? So you just kind of decide to step in. So it wasn't done in bad nature. It was just designed. It was just done because I saw an open door and curiosity. So this is what I did. I hack into the system. This is a secure system. No one has ever broken into it. And then I deface the sign-on screen by doing this. So the first time I did it, I actually teased the system administrator. So you can see there's a Latin phrase over here. It's basically translated into your logic is false. And first time I did this, the system administrator was not able to pinpoint the hack on me, even though he suspected, but he did not have any evidence at all to show that I did it. So
you hacked Silver Lake system.
I did. Yes, sir, I did. And he couldn't find.
That's last time.
Yeah lah.
But
I know.
No.
Yeah.
Today, all these loopholes has been.
I know. Okay.
So it was like okay. So what happened was that once I gained access, I disabled all the system logging. I disabled the audit logs, and I left the system in a clean slate state. So he wasn't able to put the blame on me. So I managed to do it twice, and I could have done it the third time if it wasn't for someone who left the session on. So anyway, this qualifies my background. So I'm going to talk to you today why I am the right person to tell you how to plan your career in IT.
Yeah, why?
Okay. I'll just show you why.
Oh, okay.
Show you why. So why? Because I can beat the crap out of your system. Okay, something like that. I'm going to jump to the slide. Okay. See, I've got this slide over here, and this is hopefully you can decide your career path better. There are 4 quadrants here, 4 quadrants, and I'm going to go through each and every one of them. When you take on your IT course, you will not introduce to this different aspect of IT world. Most people look at IT as programming. There's always a programming skill set involved. There are many languages out there. What language do you use? But there's also the domain knowledge, whereby if you do not have the domain knowledge, you will not be able to execute.
You will not be able to execute.
You will not be able to execute your task. For example, if you do not know anything about pharmaceutical products, you will not be able to code a system for drugs. If you do not know anything about how a hotel works, you will not be able to code a system for a hotel. So domain knowledge comes hand in hand with your programming knowledge, because that's the only way you're going to be able to code something sensible. It's like having a pen and having the eloquence of a good writer, but you do not know what you're writing about. So pay attention, because without domain knowledge, your programming knowledge goes nowhere. Goes nowhere. On the right side, you got technical knowledge. So these are specialized skill sets that you gotta have in order to make your programming skills somewhere. It's like either you have domain knowledge or you have technical knowledge, which gonna compensate for.
Use this.
Oh, okay.
The top button.
Should I talk like that one? Okay.
Yeah.
See, you gotta have a combination of.
No.
Oh.
Don't be too near the screen. Just use the pointer.
So you gotta have a combination of either programming knowledge and domain knowledge, or programming knowledge and technical knowledge.
Right.
So the combination of this will allow you to perform better in your career. There are people who doesn't do well in either quadrant.
People who don't.
There are people who don't. There are people who don't. There are people who are not interested in either quadrant. They stick to what they know best, programming languages. So these are pure programmers. They wait for someone to give them input. Here's the specifications. You're gonna code as per these specifications. That's a very boring job. You don't want to do this job. Let me tell you this. You're not gonna go anywhere because 50 years down the road, you're gonna have new people with newer programming language skills, and they're gonna do your job because you're gonna.
And they are going to do your job.
And they're going to do your job, and you're gonna become obsolete.
And you're going to become
And you're going to become
obsolete.
So we're gonna focus on these 4 quadrants, and then hopefully you'll have a glimpse of how you can make your decision better. Okay, so the first quadrant, the first and third quadrant, this combination of first and third quadrant are people who normally we call application programmers, right? They know enough about the system, they know enough about the business in order to put these two things together and make it work. So people in this quadrant has got to be adaptive because requirements change, things change, the way people want information to flow change, the way people want to do business change. For example, today you may have GST. So when you code the system, you're in banking environment, you're in financial environment, you're in fintech environment, and then your programming system. So today you have GST, so you gotta know how to calculate GST. You gotta know how to do the calculations to put into your programming. But 5 years down the road,
You need to know about the different tariffs.
you need to know about different tariffs. You need to know the different merchants. You need to do the. What I'm talking about. That's not my area. Okay, you need to know the different tariffs. So the different parties involved in how the money change hands, and this requirement may change because in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, there may be new policies in place, and then you got to change the program again. So these are people who got to keep up with changes.
Right.
Right. So then we also have system programmers. These are people who normally are not your average programmers. They would have superior programming skills and mostly do not like interacting with users. They would not like to have the requirements change all the time. These are people who build the ecosystem. Programs that they build are meant to be reusable and they last for a very long time. And they should have lesser bugs because they don't have much time for retesting. People who build ecosystems, system programmers, are like people who build your operating system. You don't change your operating system all the time.
You don't.
You don't change your operating system all the time.
Okay, good.
Okay, so